Jade Cargill suspended after brutally putting Naomi away at WWE Evolution 2025. What was meant to be a career-defining win turned into a career-altering punishment. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. At WWE Evolution 2025, Jade Cargill didn't just beat Naomi, she destroyed her. A no-holds-barred match so violent, so brutal, that it forced WWE to take swift and shocking action. And just 24 hours later, a breaking announcement shook the wrestling world. Jade Cargill is officially suspended indefinitely by WWE. What led to this stunning turn of events? Why did WWE pull the trigger? And what does this mean for the future of the women's division? This is the full story of how Jade Cargill crossed the line, and why WWE had no choice but to act. The build to Evolution. It began with tension. Jade Cargill and Naomi had been on a collision course since the first quarter of 2025. Jade, returning from a short injury hiatus, was on a mission to prove she was the most dominant woman in WWE. But Naomi, known for her resilience and passion, wasn't going to be disrespected. On the March 14th episode of SmackDown, things exploded. Jade launched a backstage ambush on Naomi, slamming her through a table and smashing her head into lead equipment. Naomi suffered a mild concussion and was written off TV. But Naomi returned with fire in her eyes. She vowed vengeance, not just a wrestling victory, but personal retribution. What followed was a month of verbal barbs, sneak attacks, and one explosive brawl in the WWE parking lot that saw both women fined. That's when Triple H made it official. At WWE Evolution 2025, it would be Naomi versus Jade Cargill, no holds barred. No rules. No countouts. No disqualification. Just pain. Evolution arrives. The stage was set. Evolution 2025 was a monumental event. A night where the best women in WWE history came together. But it was Jade and Naomi who stole the headlines. The promos leading up to the match were deeply personal. In a sit-down segment, Naomi said, "Jade broke something in me. But that mistake? That's gonna cost her. Because the glow might shine bright, but it also burns." Jade fired back in an exclusive Instagram Live. "You can dance all you want, Naomi. But at Evolution, you're not getting a match. You're getting a massacre." On the night of the event, the crowd was buzzing. Thousands packed the arena. Millions watched from home. Weapons surrounded the ring. The energy? Nuclear. The match that went too far. The bell rang, and from the first second, it was a fight, not a match. Naomi opened with high-speed offense, bouncing off ropes and launching into flying strikes. A springboard kick staggered Jade. A chair shot followed. But Jade smiled. She absorbed it and unleashed her own brand of violence. Steel steps, trash cans, a metal chain used to whip Naomi's back. One of the most shocking visuals came just 8 minutes in, when Jade powerbombed Naomi onto the edge of the announce table, breaking it in half. But Naomi kept fighting. She drove a kendo stick into Jade's throat. She used a fire extinguisher to temporarily blind her. She dropped Jade with a glow kick off the barricade. But Jade kept rising. She seemed almost possessed. Then came the escalation. Jade pulled out barbed wire, wrapping it around her forearm and using it to drag Naomi across the ring. Blood spilled. Beth Phoenix, on commentary, screamed, "This is beyond competition. This is personal torment." Referees tried to intervene, but Jade shoved one to the ground. The crowd watched in stunned silence as Jade lifted Naomi for a jaded slam onto a pile of glass shards and broken chairs. 1, 2, 3. But Jade didn't stop. The post-match assault. The bell rang. The match was over. Naomi lay motionless, her body cut and bruised. But Jade wasn't finished. With a crazed expression, she dragged Naomi out of the ring and placed her against the steel steps. She grabbed a sledgehammer from beneath the ring. Wade Barrett shouted, "This is going too far. Someone stop her." Jade lifted the sledgehammer and smashed it into Naomi's ribs. EMTs flooded the scene. Triple H himself emerged from backstage, screaming orders. Security pulled Jade away as she yelled. She asked for this. Naomi was stretchered out, her condition unknown. The fans booed. Some were stunned into silence. Others just cried. Immediate fallout. Social media exploded. Clips of the assault went viral. #SuspendJade trended within minutes. Fans were divided, some praising her dominance, others calling it sickening and a step too far. By midnight, Naomi was confirmed to have 2 fractured ribs and internal bruising. The match was labeled an instant classic by critics, but the aftermath? A scandal. The next morning, WWE issued a press release. Breaking: WWE has officially suspended Jade Cargill indefinitely following her post-match assault on Naomi at Evolution. We do not condone behavior that puts the safety of our superstars at unacceptable risk. We wish Naomi a full recovery and will provide updates as they become available. WWE Administration. Jade responded on X, formerly Twitter, with one word: weak. Backstage reactions. Insiders revealed that several wrestlers were visibly upset backstage after the event. Bayley reportedly approached officials, stating, "If this becomes the standard, we're all in danger." Becky Lynch commented, "I love intensity. I live for competition." But what Jade did to Naomi wasn't wrestling. It was ego-driven punishment. Even Charlotte Flair, herself known for brutal matches, told reporters, "There's a difference between beating someone and breaking someone." However, not everyone condemned Jade. Rhea Ripley posted on Instagram, "Jade Cargill did what needed to be done. Evolution isn't ballet. It's survival." Bianca Belair, Naomi's close friend, was silent for 24 hours. Then, she finally posted a photo of her and Naomi with the caption, "The glow will rise again. And someone's gonna pay." Triple H's emergency address. On the next night's Raw, Triple H opened the show with an official address. Standing in the ring with the WWE Universe watching on, he said, "WWE Evolution was about elevating women's wrestling to new heights. But what we saw in that ring went beyond what's acceptable in our industry. Naomi gave us everything she had, and she didn't deserve what happened after the bell. I've spoken to Jade Cargill. I've heard her side. But actions have consequences. And as of now, she is indefinitely suspended from in-ring competition and all WWE events. Her actions violated our code of conduct and our trust." The audience gave a mixed reaction. But the message was clear. Jade crossed the line, and WWE wasn't going to let it slide. Naomi's recovery and first statement. Days later, Naomi broke her silence from a hospital room. In a heartfelt video, she said, "I'm hurting. Physically, emotionally. But I'm not broken. I didn't break the rules. I broke her spirit. And if WWE wants to punish me for being the best, let them." What do you think? Did WWE make the right call suspending Jade Cargill? Should she return as a heel, or turn face against an even bigger threat? And when Naomi comes back, should she go straight for revenge, or rebuild on her own terms? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth WWE storylines, breaking news, and exclusive fantasy booking content. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and stay glowing.